Microservices Architecture. Imagine you're running a massive restaurant chain. Every dish from pizza to sushi is cooked in one giant kitchen. It works at first, but soon chaos. Too many cooks, one oven, and no one can move fast enough. That's your monolithic architecture. And the solution? Divide that kitchen into smaller, specialized ones, each expert in their own dish. That's the idea behind microservices architecture, breaking big systems into smaller, independent units. In the monolithic world, every feature lives in one code base, sharing the same database and deployment. But as applications grow, one small change can bring the whole system down. So, companies everywhere are moving from monoliths to microservices for flexibility, faster delivery, and scalability. And we'll walk through that journey today using an e-commerce example. Step 1. Before you start breaking things apart, identify the core use cases. For an e-commerce app, that might be managing user identity, browsing products, managing the shopping basket, placing orders and tracking deliveries. Step 2. Design your domains around those use cases. DDDD in action. Business domains, not the technical domain. Each domain is like its own mini business. The key rule: keep them independent. If one use case constantly hops into another domain, you'll create a spaghetti of dependencies. Step 3. Embrace data duplication without fear. In a microservice world, each service owns its data, its own database. That means duplication happens, and that's perfectly fine. Why? Because sharing one central database across services makes you monolithic again. So yes, some product data might live in both the catalog and basket services. But the trade-off gives you independence and resilience. The art is finding the right balance between domain size and data duplication. Step 4. Building and deploying microservices. Once your domains are clear, the technology part becomes routine. Each microservice can choose its own language: .NET, Java, Python, Node, whatever fits best. Each team can own its service completely. Its own codebase, its own database, its own build and deployment pipeline. Most teams package their service into a Docker image, then deploy using Kubernetes, the traffic controller of your microservice city. Microservices are not just architecture, they're also a team culture shift. Step 6. Communication between microservices. Instead of constantly calling each other directly, which causes tight coupling, microservices communicate through events using a pub-sub model like RabbitMQ, Kafka, or AWS SQS. For example, when the catalog service updates a product price, it publishes an event in the queue of Message Broker. The basket and order services subscribe and update their data accordingly. Step 7. BFF, backend for frontend. To serve customers efficiently, we often build separate API gateways for different clients, one for mobile, another for web. Each BFF tailors responses to the specific client, improving speed and reducing data load. Step 8. Aggregators. Even with perfect domain design, sometimes a single request needs data from multiple services. That's where aggregators come in. They collect data from different microservices, combine it, and return a single response to the client. But don't make them too smart. The more logic you push into aggregators, the more they become mini monoliths. So keep them lean and focused. Benefits of microservices. Architecture. Agility. Teams can release new features multiple times a day. independently. Scalability. You can scale only what needs it. Resilience. If one service crashes, others keep running. Tech flexibility. Each team can pick the best tool for its job. Faster innovation. Independent pipelines mean faster experiments and delivery, challenges and trade-offs. But it's not all smooth sailing. Microservices introduce complexity. Complexity explodes. Multiple services, databases, and pipelines to manage. Data synchronization. Keeping data consistent across services is tricky. DevOps load increases. Each service needs CI/CD, monitoring and versioning. Higher costs. More infrastructure, logging, and observability overhead. Microservices are powerful, but not always necessary. If your app is small and changes infrequently, a monolith might be simpler and cheaper. This is Tech in 5 Minutes, and I'm Ashish Kumar. Thanks for watching. Microservices architecture is about freedom, flexibility, and focus, not just breaking code into smaller pieces. It's a mindset that values autonomy, domain clarity, and continuous delivery. Start small, design domains wisely, and automate everything you can. And remember, even the best orchestras sound terrible without coordination. Plan your communication, DevOps, and culture carefully.